There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
Ei Gude und herzlich willkommen, ihr Nachteulen. Servus, Phantom Ultra. Warst der Erste hier? Soundcheck schon bestanden, wunderbar. So, wir hatten ja hier storytechnisch, muss ich weitermachen. Ich muss jetzt noch mal kurz gucken, ich habe noch ganz viel offen. Aber wir müssen in die Teestube zurückkehren. Weil wir Yuumi und Ayakas Quest fertig hatten und jetzt geht's hier storytechnisch weiter. Wir müssen ja uns jetzt demnächst mal mit Shogun Raiden bekannt machen. Und genau, also wir haben es eilig. Wir brauchen Story. Und da wir jetzt schon Samstagabend um 23:36 Uhr haben, gucken wir mal, wie weit wir heute noch kommen. Ich bin mir da noch nicht so ganz sicher.
It's never this quiet here. Toma's playing his ventriloquist game again, huh? Toma? Toma! Hey, you can come out now. Paimon's seen you already. Huh, not a peep. So where the heck is he then? What's got Taro Maru so worked up today? He's always such a good boy.
Hello. Have either of you seen Toma?
No, we thought he'd be with you. Why? Has something happened?
Then it's as I feared. On the way here, I heard that Toma had been taken away by the Tenryou Commission.
Oh no.
I wasn't certain whether it was true, so I came right here. The fact that he hasn't arrived here as we arranged suggests that it is true. The Raiden Shogun is holding a vision hunt ceremony at the statue of the omnipresent god today to mark the 100th vision seized under the decree. And the 100th vision bearer in question, the one who will have their vision seized, I fear, is Toma.
Hold up a second. So the ceremony that Toma said the Tenryou Commission were busy preparing for, that was this vision hunt ceremony? And he was the target all along?
I believe so. The Shogun and the Tenryou Commission see the ceremony as a milestone. With the 100th vision, they wish to mark the success of the vision hunt decree to date. This cannot happen. I must go and rescue him.
Beruhig dich.
Like it or not, you represent the whole Yashiro Commission. So if you go and pull a stunt like that, you're basically declaring you and the Raiden Shogun are enemies now, right? And by doing it so publicly, you might be implicating a lot of other people from the Yashiro Commission too.
There is no other option. I must act with haste. The ceremony is about to begin. I will not abandon Toma like this. He is my friend. To think that not long ago we were all eating hot pot together.
Er ist auch mein Freund. Ich werde ihn retten. Definitiv.
But...
Irgendwie. Du hast es selbst gesagt. Wir haben keine Zeit.
Okay, I'll wait here for your return. Get back safely.
Don't worry, Ayaka. A friend's life is on the line. We ain't about to mess this up.
Alles klar. Mal gucken, hier hinten gab es mal eine Kiste. Na, natürlich habe ich die schon gelootet, aber da waren, glaube ich, 200.000 Mora drin. Wenn man hier mal wieder in der Nähe ist, sollte man sich da mal reingucken. Kann ich hier spielen? Nee. Wäre ja cool gewesen, wenn ich da hier etwas hätte trommeln können. So, alles klar, dann gehen wir jetzt mal zu Toma retten. So, wo müssen wir denn hin? Ah, auf den Platz da hoch, alles klar. Das kriegen wir hin. Ich hoffe nur, ich kann Shogun Raiden besiegen, wenn ich kämpfen muss. Ich weiß es nicht. Vermutlich so dermaßen ablosen.
Capable of using elemental energy without a fission. You are an exception, it appears. Exceptions. The enemy of eternity. You will be inlaid upon this statue.
Boah, was für eine krass gute Cutscene. Die war ja mal gut.
There is much to verify about you.
Take flight.
Alter, ich mache ja überhaupt keinen Schaden.
Inferior.
Was ist denn da los?
Into the wind.
My apologies. Unthinkable. Unthinkable. We have to end this.
Lightning falls on the land of eternity.
Ja, Hilfe.
Sakura swirl.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night! The wind knows it.
Inferior.
Das ist der Kampf gegen Shogun Raiden. Ich glaube, ich habe gerade... Ich ziehe echt den Kürzeren. Wo gibt's denn sowas, ey?
Inferior.
One with nature.
Inferior. Strike dead. I will mold you into the foundations of eternity.
Into the wind. Stabilize.
Instabilities will be removed.
Order guide you.
Na. Oh, nein, ich kann sie nicht stoppen. Na, zum Glück habe ich noch ein Schild. Alle Figuren außer dem Reißen können die Fähigkeit nicht benutzen. Na super. Das ist ja toll. Wie lange hält denn das? Ich kann ja nicht ewig weglaufen. Autsch! Hallo. Wie lange geht das noch?
Inferior. You face the lightning directly. Commendable.
Ich glaube, ich konnte sie nicht besiegen. Oh, das sollte so sein, okay.
Wake up, wake up!
Shogun, who was that?
Seize her under the decree. Huh? Next time, I will strike twice.
Boah, was eine krass gute Cutscene, ja.
Why have we stopped here?
In case you've forgotten, the Komore tea house is the safest place for me to hide in this area. The only thing is, I probably won't be able to leave again for some time. I'll have to leave the next steps to you.
Was sollen wir tun?
Go to Tatarasuna and find the resistance. The Shogun's army is almost certainly about to issue a warrant for our arrest. There are very few parties that will be willing to shelter us, but the resistance is an exception.
Hyman's pretty sure Ayaka mentioned them before. Oh yeah! Sangonomiya's group! The ones who came together to fight the Vision Hunt Decree!
That's right. The resistance was founded by Sangonomiya Kokumi, the divine priestess of Watatsumi Island. Currently, it's her subordinate, Goro, who leads them in their war against the Shogun's army. However, the Yashiro Commission is not on especially close terms with the resistance, so your dealings with us would normally be frowned upon. But you're different, so that shouldn't work against you. As far as I can see, the resistance shouldn't have any reason to turn you away. The only issue is that we can't be sure of the resistance force's current location. You'll have to ask around along the way. You'll likely pass through territory occupied by the Shogun's army at some point, so be sure to stay on your guard at all times.
Alles klar, du auch.
Don't worry about me. I can remain hidden when I want to. I won't make it easy for them.
We gotta hurry up! The Tenryou Commission could be right around the corner! Let's get out of here!
Alles klar, los geht's. Boah, das war echt mal eine echt krass gute Cutscene, hat mir echt super gefallen. Und ja, man kann sie nicht besiegen, hast recht, Phantom Ultra. Das soll so sein. So, aber wir können direkt hier weitermachen. Mal gucken. Ne, wir wollen jetzt nicht auf den Baum klettern. Wir müssen direkt dahin. Dann porte ich mich von da oben runter. Fliege ich von da oben runter? Meine ich.
I heard they added a couple more people to the wanted list. They're high-priority targets, apparently.
But most of our forces are out on the front line. How are we supposed to effectively prioritize them? We'll just have to make sure we keep our eyes peeled when we're out on patrol.
I wonder how they're faring on the front line. Last thing I heard was that we'd pushed the resistance back to just northwest of Musojin Gorge. I don't know if that's true.
I doubt it. Their rearguard isn't far from there. We're gaining ground at the moment, but I don't think we pushed them back that far. Anyway, we should focus on patrol. Come on, we're up.
Fair point. Time to go to work.
Northwest of Musojin Gorge. So that's where the resistance forces are based. We should keep asking around though, just to be safe.
Okay.
Right. Yeah!
The wind knows me.
Take flight! One with nature.
Nichts mit
Compared to the storms I've encountered out at sea.
Whirling snow!
So, jetzt kommen wir tatsächlich in ein Gebiet, wo ich hier noch nicht wirklich viel unterwegs war. Ich habe zwar die ganzen Portdinger freigeschaltet, aber Kisten looten und den ganzen Kram habe ich hier irgendwie alles übersprungen. So. Das rächt sich jetzt, weil jetzt muss ich dann doch ein bisschen mehr machen. Und tatsächlich habe ich da unten gerade einen Samurai gesehen. Den brauche ich noch. Und die blauen Blümchen hier. So, kommt her, ihr Guten.
As one with wind and cloud.
So. Das ging schnell. So, irgendwo habe ich doch gerade eben noch eine Kiste gesehen. Ah, hier.
One with nature.
My opponent!
The wind knows me.
Ah, bin auch eingeeist. Das ist ja unfassbar. Na gut, er ist zurück. Aber ich muss ja sagen, am Anfang fand ich das Kampflied hier unheimlich nervig. Bis ich das Video mal gesehen habe. Also die hatten ja mal ein Konzert veranstaltet. Und von dem Lied gibt es ein Musikvideo. Und wo ich gesehen habe, wie die Instrumente spielen, fand ich das schon wieder ziemlich cool. So, jetzt haben wir uns hier auch noch die Sachen. Da nochmal ein bisschen Holz für die Kanne. Die Kanne muss ich jetzt demnächst auch mal wieder neu aufbauen. Die ist nicht mehr ganz so cool. Was war da oben? Was meinst du, Disney Plus? Ja, Disney Plus habe ich.
Time to go. Time to go.
Warum? Ah, noch eine Tour.
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
Wie soll ich denn das jetzt machen hier? Ah, ich saufe ab. Nicht schon wieder. Ich hätte vermutlich einfach das Boot holen sollen. War hier nicht da, natürlich. Aber nein, wir müssen ja drüber schwimmen und uns da drüber eisen. Ja, ja, oh Mann, ey. Ich hab's hier aber echt mit dem Absaufen. So, ich guck gleich, was du geschrieben hast im Chat. Encanto? Ne, den habe ich noch nicht gesehen. Das war der neue Animierte, ne? Von Pixar, meine ich. Echt? Hier durch? Ja, war ja klar. Ne, den habe ich noch nicht gesehen. Okay. Dann werde ich mal gucken, wenn wir den demnächst Zeit haben. Na komm. Jetzt habe ich ihn. Und Turbo. 13. Na, vorbei. Verdammt. Bleib doch mal stehen, du blödes Schiff. Ach, egal. Jetzt hänge ich fest. Jetzt ist es vorbei. Na. Ach, Mist, verdammt. Ach, Mann, ey. Habe ich mich hier ein wenig vertan. Na, egal. Wir wollten ja so oder so hier hin. Was machst du nicht?
Oh, hey. You managed to escape too?
Yeah. Where are you headed?
Higi Village. I've heard the rumors, but it's still gotta be a safer place than a war zone. What about you?
Don't get me started. I was recuperating on Nozuchi Beach. It's complete chaos over there. The Resistance aren't having an easy time of it. They don't have the manpower for an all-out confrontation, so they can't contend with the Shogun's army. The front line used to be further forward, but they had to retreat a couple of times. Now they're back to Nozuchi Beach. And that's where I've just come from. I was lucky to get out. It's much too dangerous. Their forces are so scattered that no one knows who's who, and anyone you run into pulls their weapon. I just dropped my luggage and ran here. I think we need to keep moving. Things are changing so fast. The further away we can get, the better.
Agreed. Why don't we stick together? Can't hurt to team up with someone.
Nozuchi Beach. Sounds like that's where the Resistance and the Shogun's army are battling it out right now. Let's head over and take a look.
Alles klar, weiter geht's. Aber nicht ohne davon noch die
Time to go.
Samurais mitzunehmen.
Let's get down to business.
Get to the ferry.
Let me try my blade.
Whirling snow!
Cut down. Like
Ja, ich brauche leider noch ein paar Handschütze. Handschütze? Wie nennt man das? Handschutzschütze?
Time to go.
Into the wind. My opponent!
picked the wrong test subject.
Okay, haben wir gleich noch ein bisschen Fisch. Ist auch recht. So, wir müssen hier rüber. Ne, da können wir rüber schweben. Ich glaube, das war ein bisschen höher gelegen hier. Ah ne, es bringt tatsächlich nicht viel. Ja, da ist egal, von wo ich da jetzt hingehe. Können wir da unten die Spiegellady noch mitnehmen.
Embrace the ice!
Clouds high, the birds calm. One with nature.
Whirling snow!
Nein. Du verschwindest nicht in deinem Spiegel.
Take flight!
Winter, shall eventually come.
Jawohl, der Winter kommt. Winter is coming. So, wo müssen wir hin? Da vorne müssen wir hin.
Let's get down to business.
What's one more?
Into the wind.
Whirling snow! Sunburst swirl!
Into the wind.
So. Noch ein paar alte Handschütze. Komisch. Ich war mir ziemlich sicher, dass es hier unten eine Kiste gab. Beziehungsweise bei meinem Sohnemann war ich der Meinung, die wäre da unten. Naja, egal. Weiter geht's im Programm. Wo müssen wir hin? Darüber müssen wir.
Hey, look! Do you think that's a resistance fighter? Looks like he's in a tight spot. Let's go help him out.
Ja klar, helfen wir dem aus der Patsche. Wenn wir nicht am Polygon hängen bleiben.
Teach me a lesson.
The wind knows me.
My apologies!
Watch your step. Show me what you've got.
Into the wind.
Whirling snow!
Ja, wo ist ein Land denn? Ach, da hinten.
I've been bested.
Komm mal her. Das ist gut.
Take
I
flight!
need to train harder.
Ende aus und hinaus.
You saved me. I thought I was about to die. Thank you so much for your help. I'm Teppe, of the Gobius platoon. I'm with the Resistance. I was
Grundelzug?
sent to the front line just recently. I was looking forward to doing my part. Instead, it seems I fell at the first hurdle. So, you aren't dressed like Resistance fighters. Have you come here looking to sign up?
Yes, wir wollen uns
Great.
anmelden.
Just the other day, I heard General Goro complaining about how desperate we are for more people. Your support will make a big difference. I'll escort you back to our camp. But first, let me bring you up to speed on our current situation. As you can see, the Resistance are at a constant disadvantage when it comes to open confrontation. The goal of the Shogun's army is to uphold eternity. To this end, they have the support of the Tenryou Commission's general, Kujo Sara, who commands an exceptionally strong force. As for us, vision bearers are few and far between as it is. And because of the Vision Hut decree, they're rarer than ever. The fact we're even able to hold out is thanks to the brilliant strategic mind of Her Excellency, Sango Nomiya. We're also indebted to the great courage shown by General Goro and the Resistance troops. If only I had a vision myself. Not only would I be better placed to share Her Excellency and General Goro's burden, but I'd be able to hold my own on the battlefield too. I couldn't help but notice that you used elemental energy when saving me just now. You must have a vision yourself?
Nein.
She's a special case. She doesn't have a vision, but she can control the elements anyway.
Are you serious? That's incredible. I guess that means you're immune to the Vision Hunt decree. You have to let me introduce you to General Goro. He'll welcome you with open arms. Perhaps I can also make a worthy contribution this way. Of course, I'd much rather prove my worth by the sword. If only taking down Shogunate samurai was as easy as you make it look. Anyway, we shouldn't delay. Let's head off.
Alles klar, geh voraus. Ich gehe hinterher. Komm her. Kleiner Vogel.
Time to go.
Da hoch müssen wir. Habe ich da nicht einen Portpunkt in der Nähe? Sag doch mal. Ah jo, dann nehmen wir den hier, dann kann ich mich gleich noch heilen. Und dann geht's darüber.
But it's best to dry your clothes as soon as possible after the rain stops.
Au. Ich bin geblitzdingst. Hier war ich noch gar nicht. Ups. Nee, dann wollen wir uns nicht verdächtig empfinden. Wir wollen erstmal noch gehen. Ah, da müssen wir hin. Doch, da war ich schon. Mr. Guru war ich auch schon. Nein, da war ich noch nicht. Aber ich habe ihn gezogen. Mohoho. Wenn das Gewitter nur nicht so laut wäre, ne?
This is what happened, General Goro. I was surrounded by Shogunate samurai, and they came to my rescue. They can use the elements without a vision. The Resistance could really use people with that kind of skill. We should bring them in.
I presume you've heard that the goal of the Resistance is to defeat the Shogun's army and repeal the Vision Hunt Decree. This is no easy task. Each who sets foot on the battlefield must be ready to sacrifice their life. Tell me, why do you wish to join us? The Resistance cannot accept any who don't possess a warrior's will. You and I must be certain of your decision.
Ich erzähle dir was über die Ergreifung des 100. göttlichen Auges.
You're referring to the ceremony to mark the 100th vision seized under the decree, right? Yes, we received some news of it here, despite it taking place over in Inazuma City. There was a disturbance, allegedly. Highly unusual, considering that the Raiden Shogun appeared in person. But why do you wish to discuss this all of a sudden? Unless you have some information to share.
Ja, hab ich. Ich war das.
What?
Ja, ich.
Yep, we had a fight with the Raiden Shogun and everything. Then we grabbed the Vision Bearer and whisked him off to safety. After that, they added us to the Army's wanted list. That's why we came here.
Now that you mention it, we did just recover a bounty notice from a Shogunate samurai defeated in battle. It read, "Reward for the capture of a blonde-haired traveler and their mysterious flying pet." So this refers to you two?
Who are they
Ein
calling
mysteriöses fliegendes Haustier.
My apologies. I understand your situation well enough for now. On behalf of the Resistance, welcome to our ranks. Her Excellency is currently away from the camp. We don't know where she went, but she instructed us to take care of everything in her absence. I will ask Tepe here to show you around the camp first, and then dispatch you straight to the front line. If you're ready, of course.
Alles klar, verstanden.
Yes, sir. I used to be in the logistics division, so I'm the right person to show you around. I know the setup like the back of my hand. I'll make sure you get a warm Resistance welcome. Let's start with the field hospital. Some of my friends are recovering there. Last time I saw them, I promised that I'd introduce any new recruits. When they're finally back on the battlefield alongside us, we'll all be brothers in arms.
Das ist gut. Wir fangen erstmal mit dem Besuch des Krankenhauses an. Schon mal genau weiß, wo ich lande, oder wie? Sollen wir mit denen zum Reden? Da.
Is this a new recruit? Looks like a strong addition to the troop. Hopefully someone I can spar with after I've recovered. Whoa. Brand new recruit and your first thought is to start sparring with them. You're getting ahead of yourself. that wound of yours isn't something that's gonna clear up in a few days. Teppei, did you bring this one in? How are things on the front line?
Well, the enemy are much stronger than we could have imagined, but we're holding our own. I've been right in the thick of it. At one point, there were a horde of enemy troops surging towards us like the tide, but I didn't flinch. I drew my blade and charged straight into the fray. 4 shogunate samurai, and only 1 of me. But I still managed to fend them off.
Look at you. When did you grow nerves of steel?
This lady stole the show, though. When she saw me tiring and falling back, she burst onto the scene and took down a whole group of them in one fell swoop. They were no match for her at all. I heard she even stormed the vision hunt ceremony, and that the Raiden Shogun herself failed to take her down.
Amazing work,
Bisschen
both of
echt
you.
weit aufgetragen hier.
Still, I can believe most of that, but her facing off against the Raiden Shogun? I think you might be embellishing the story a little there, Teppei. I mean, we've all heard of the Muso no Hitotachi, right? Either way, to tell the truth, with all the losses we've sustained recently, I was starting to lose hope in our ability to hold out much longer. But seeing fresh recruits join our ranks and hearing Teppei's exploits, I'm itching to get myself better as soon as possible, so I can get back out on the front line.
Huh. That's a lukewarm epiphany if you ask me. While you're lying there itching to get better, I'm still out there training hard despite my injury. Oh, even though it burst open again yesterday.
It did? Well, do you need me to get you something to dress it with? I heard about a remedy recently that uses wild bugs. All you need to do is grind Onikabuto into powder and it makes a very effective dressing. They say it feels cool on the skin and acts fast to completely cure flesh wounds.
Sure, I'll take one. Thanks.
Sounds a little strange to me. I would have thought wolf hooks would do the trick, but it's your decision.
Well, how about we let our new recruit decide? I'll stay here and make some preparations. If you're a fan of weird and wonderful remedies, please gather some Onikabuto for me. I'll take it from there. But if you're more of a wolf hook advocate, bring some of those instead. Personally, I recommend we try the new remedy. It sounds promising.
Ich glaube, wir haben beides im Inventar. So, was geben wir ihm denn jetzt? Die Käfer oder die Wolfshagen?
Thanks for your help. Have you decided which dressing to use yet?
Tja, was nehmen wir? 15 Käfer oder 617 Wolfshagen? Na egal, wir machen mal die Käfer da. Ich bin mal gespannt, was da besser ist. Käfer, ne? Ja, ich denke auch, wir machen die Käfer.
All right, I knew you'd back me on this. I can't guarantee it'll work, but if it does, everyone will be fighting fit again in no time. Why don't you hand me the ingredients? It's a bit of a chore to prepare, so I'll take it from here.
Ow, ow, ow. Huh? Just like that, the pain stopped. Now it just feels numb.
Looks like this might actually work. Not bad, Teppei. As soon as I'm better, we'll have to do some serious sparring together to make up for lost time.
Sparring? You have a one-track mind, seriously. But good going, Teppei. When you first applied it, it felt like you were rubbing salt into the wound. But then the pain disappeared and there was just a cool sensation. I swear, I can feel my body repairing itself already. Still, I better not start overdoing it quite yet. Thanks to both of you for looking after us so well. The day I'm discharged, drinks are on me.
Just glad we were able to help. All right, I'm gonna continue giving our new recruit the grand tour. Rest up, you guys.
Don't forget to visit the training grounds. Get some practice in before you hit the front line.
Calm down and get some rest.
The training grounds. That reminds me, they should be doing archery training over there right now. Let's head over.
Alles klar, lass uns ein bisschen Bogen schießen. Da runter. Mein fliegendes Haustier, das kommt nur in der Cutscene raus. Meine fliegende Miezekatze. Da kommt's wieder.
Oh, another miss. This sucks. Let's see now. I've loosed exactly 10 arrows and only one...
Bullseye?
Only one hit the target.
This isn't good enough. It's evident from these past few days that practice alone isn't enough to improve our marksmanship. How hard could it be? Just draw the bow, aim, and shoot. Clearly, I underestimated the skill involved. With progress like this, who knows when we'll be fit for battle? I suppose all we can do for now is wait for the drill master's next visit and ask him for more tips.
Seems things have gotten tough on the front line recently. All the best drill masters have already been dispatched to fight. I guess we'll just have to keep practicing ourselves. At this rate, who knows if we'll ever become resistance fighters.
Come on, guys, less complaining, more training.
Teppei-senpai?
Listen up for a second. I've come to introduce our newest recruit. In battle, she single-handedly slayed multiple shogunate samurai without so much as breaking a sweat. And that was after interrupting the vision hunt ceremony with a feat of stunning bravery. Not to mention surviving an encounter with the Raiden Shogun.
Is that true? Perhaps you'd be willing to give us some archery tips? We promise not to take too much of your time. A quick demonstration would be all we need. Our previous training was so rushed that we hardly remember the proper technique.
It would mean a lot.
Gut, aber seht genau zu.
Oh, you got it. We won't let you down.
Wir schießen jetzt unser fliegendes, mysteriöses Haustier. Das Treffen von der... das verlassen. Also wir müssen blau abschießen, aber wir bräuchten erstmal einen Bogenschützen da drin. Weil ohne Bogenschützen wird es nichts. Was nehmen wir denn? Da nehmen wir Fischle. Na, jetzt haben wir es doch gleich. Oh, vorbeigeschossen. Jetzt haben wir ihn aber. Und ab durch die Mitte. Ab in die Mitte. Und die Mitte.
Well, there you have it. I told you our latest recruit is pretty strong.
Incredible. I think I understand what I was doing wrong now. My posture was off, and I didn't draw back with enough force. Seems I also need to focus on keeping my grip steady and monitoring the external environment. If I can get those few down, I'll be hitting my mark in no time.
Those few, huh? Watching your demonstration was a great help. I learned a lot. At least this time I was able to observe some proper technique. As long as I can retain it, I know I'll become much stronger. Honestly, before this whole conflict came about, I was just another everyday citizen of Watatsumi Island. My wife and I were leading a quiet life together. War and battles were the last things on our mind. That all changed with the vision hunt decree. The actions of the Shogun's army ignited something inside me. That's why I joined the resistance. The road ahead of us now seems like a long one indeed. Can those of us without visions or combat skills really become adept fighters like them? There's no use in speculating. Thank you both for your help. We'll keep practicing as much as we can.
Stay focused. With us holding the front line, you can continue sharpening your skills until you're ready. Now then, let me show you around some other places. Where should we head next?
Sir, we've got trouble. The Shogun's army is attacking. There are still many wounded in the camp. We mustn't let the enemy break through. We'll need your help to hold them off.
What? Impossible. How could they have reached us all the way out here? We'd better go assess the situation. A chance for us to prove our worth in battle.
Oh oh. So, ich muss aber jetzt erstmal schnell wieder die Grube wechseln. So, wo müssen wir hin? Besiege die angreifenden Soldaten. Och, da sind sie ja. Alles klar, kein Problem.
I won't forget this.
Well, we managed to hold them off. But what would the Shogun's army be doing here? We have sentries and patrols posted all around the perimeter here. The enemy should never have been able to reach us this far unnoticed. Unless we have a traitor in our midst.
Oh no.
They must have an informant, feeding them intelligence and helping them to approach unseen. That's the only possible explanation. Our priority is finding the agent and protecting the camp.
Sorry,
this is my
Block.
chance to show what I'm made of.
Sir, if I may. I just returned from inspecting the perimeter. It appears that several portions of our defensive walls were already collapsed. The Shogun's army must have known about this vulnerability and made their way over from the cliffs nearby before attacking through the gaps in our defenses. I suggest we repair the walls and double the guard. That should keep them from sneaking up on us like this again.
In that case... Understood. Leave the repairs to us. We can make use of the wooden rope nearby to patch up the defenses. Why don't we make this more interesting, recruit? A contest between the two of us. Just don't underestimate me. If there's anything I know, it's logistics. You'll see.
Ja genau, das fliegende Chlorak. So, was müssen wir denn machen hier? Wo müssen wir denn hin? Ach, da hinten muss ich hin, alles klar. Also, wir brauchen wohl Bretter und Seile. Und dann wird hier repariert. Reparieren.
Alright, that should do it. The Shogun's army will have a hard time getting past this, no matter how determined they are. It seems I've made another valuable contribution to the resistance. But why does it always have to be logistics work? I thought getting transferred to the front line would be a chance to showcase my abilities and square off with the enemy. Instead, here I am. Doing what I've always done before.
Why are you so insistent about being on the front line?
It's just like General Goro said. We joined the resistance because of our warriors' will. There are a multitude of ways to contribute to the resistance, but who wouldn't want to take out a few shogunate samurai given the chance? Anyway, we got more than we bargained for inspecting the camp. Let's report back to General Goro. If all goes well, we might just be assigned a few missions closer to the action.
Alles klar, gehen wir wieder zurück. Ah, hinten ist die Kiste.
Into the wind.
Na toll, jetzt komme ich nicht mehr durch.
Strange. I don't see General Goro anywhere.
We've had a change of plans. The general has been dispatched to the front line to lead our forces into battle. The Shogun's army is attempting an advance on the main front. Reports have it that Kujo Sara is now personally leading the enemy forces. As for us, it's been days since Her Excellency last made an appearance here. We've executed almost all the directives she gave us, but have received no further instruction. The situation is becoming grim. If we retreat any further, I fear morale may falter. For now, we can only pray that General Goro will be able to turn the tide, however difficult that may seem.
We should go to the front line. Our forces need all the help they can get. We're no use to them here. We mustn't let Tatarasuna fall to the enemy.
Alles klar. Ich glaube, das ist jetzt hier auch ein ganz guter Cut für heute Abend. Sodass wir hier jetzt durchaus den Break machen. Sind wir noch ein bisschen gut, aber storytechnisch. Verdammt. Okay, ich bin ein Schwertschmied. Stehe ich unter dem Schutz der Shagonomiya-Truppen. Daher habe ich beschlossen, mich ihnen anzuschließen, ihre Unterstützung von Waffen und Ausrüstung anzubieten. Wenn du nach Schmiedengeheimnissen der Miyazaki-Kunst fragen willst, kann ich dir leider nichts sagen. Aber wenn du etwas über die Geschichte hier erfahren willst, habe ich einige Geschichten zu erzählen. Ich bin schließlich schon lange genug dabei, um ein bisschen mehr zu wissen als andere. Ich will aus dem Gespräch raus. Kanazuka ist ein umstrittenes Gebiet zwischen dem Bakufu und dem Sakunomiya. Eigentlich gehört dieser Ort weder dem Bakufu, das den Raiden verehrt, noch den Sakunomiya, die den Archon verehren. Boah, nee. Deshalb wird dieser Ort Kanazuka genannt. Okay, jetzt war es ein bisschen schnell. Ein drachenähnlichen Schlangengurt. Stimmt, da bin ich auch schon rumgeflogen. Okay. Okay. Ey, er hat mich voll weggefegt hier mit dem Blitz. Ja, danke. Sofort raus hier. Oberkartenbogen. Ach, hier ist ein Jagd. Zack, meiner. So, jetzt gehe ich mir noch fix hier. Wo waren die jetzt? Müssten hier irgendwo gewesen sein. Da.
Follow the wind.
Follow the wind. Och, nee, nicht. Ah, die gehen mir ja mal so richtig über den Wecker.
The wind knows me.
Nein, falsche Richtung.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
Und tschüss. Koppeln wir da mal so schnell Luft.
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
Wir machen nix. Alles klar. So, dann würde ich sagen, ich laufe wieder da hoch. Und nehme auf dem Weg nach da oben gleich noch die Spiegellady mit.
One with the insolent shall be punished. Take flight!
Solidify! This
Nein,
is
nein, nein,
order.
nein, nein, nein. Doch abgehauen.
Impertinent fool! Be gone!
Into the wind.
Whirling snow!
Jetzt wieder geschafft abzuhauen. So, weg ist er. Weggespiegelt. Boah, dieses Blitzgewitter hier, ne? Ich kann nicht behaupten, dass mir das gefällt. So, ich stelle mich hier unter das Dach. Kriege ich hoffentlich keinen Blitz ab. So, dann gucken wir hier nochmal. Artefakte technisch. War nichts dabei, was ich neulich geholt habe. Nee, da wollte ich nicht mehr. Genau. Gut. Dann würde ich sagen, sind wir doch ein Stückchen weit gekommen heute. Oder wieder weitergekommen. Bin ich ganz happy drüber. Wir haben uns dem Widerstand angeschlossen und wir haben ein bisschen Ziel des Augenhatzdekrets. So, dann können wir noch gucken, was wir in der Post haben. Der süße Duft. Ob ich morgen noch einen Stream mache? Ich denke mal. Ich weiß noch nicht genau wann, aber ich würde jetzt... Oder ich gucke zumindest, dass ich jetzt die Story ein bisschen zügiger weiterbekomme. Ich weiß auch, Ferien sind vorbei, von daher auch hier, ich werde wieder früher streamen. Ich nutze jetzt momentan gerade so den Ausklang des Abends, um nochmal so ein bisschen zu streamen, aber das wird sich dann ab nächste Woche nach Ferienende auch wieder ändern. Aber ich denke, morgen Nachmittag oder so kommt vielleicht noch ein Stream. Ich muss mal schauen, was so die Sachlage morgen ergibt. Auf jeden Fall schön, dass du wieder zugeschaut hast, Phantom Ultra. Und ich wünsche dir noch einen schönen Abend und eine gute Nacht. Und vielleicht sehen wir uns ja dann zu anderer Stunde am morgigen Tag. Für alle anderen da draußen, ich wünsche euch eine gute Zeit, bleibt gesund. Und ich würde mich freuen, wenn ihr auch das nächste Mal wieder einschaltet. Macht's gut, bis dahin. Tschüss.